What if destruction was an art? Today, we unveil the most breathtaking demolitions ever caught on camera. Explosions, precision, and engineering collide to create visual masterpieces that will leave you speechless. Stay tuned. You've never seen anything like this before. Boom. 88 years vanished in seconds. The Thomas Building, a towering symbol of Dallas's cotton empire, crumbled into dust with just 300 pounds of explosives. Erected in 1924 by mogul Mike Thomas, this 8-story giant once breathed life into the city's booming cotton trade. Architect Anton Korn left his legacy in every brick, every line. And now, with one breathless moment, it's history. Watch the glass warp, the sky shift. Dallas says goodbye to a titan. In one thunderous moment, a giant fell. Glen Karan Tower, the last of its kind in North Lanarkshire, had stood tall over Motherwell for decades, a symbol of endurance. But with a roar and a ripple through the air, it collapsed in seconds, bringing a 40-year legacy crashing to dust.
Wow!
Wow!
That was
So good.
Didcot Power Station's final demolition took place at 7 a.m. on August 18, 2019. Everything went to plan until debris struck power lines. That single mishap triggered a substation explosion and a pylon fire, which led to a local power outage. It's a classic case of unforeseen consequences. No matter how carefully we prepare, emergency response planning is critical. The Tappan Zee wasn't just a bridge, it was a lifeline for commuters between Rockland and Westchester. For 64 years, it stood strong. But all things have their time. When its eastern span started shifting dangerously in 2018, the demolition team made the call: drop it fast and safe. Controlled explosives cleared the unstable section without endangering river traffic. Smart move, honestly. Atlantic City's once shining casino hotel, owned by Trump Entertainment Resorts, became a crumbling relic after closing. Debris started falling. Sidewalks below became danger zones. The city called it what it was: a hazard.
Yeah.
Did you know anything about
Art of Katerine
Gallows? It's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way.
A million-gallon monument disappears. Built in 1982, the Dublin Water Tower near 161 and Post Road stood tall for decades, until now. It's hard to watch it go, especially after the sweat and soul poured into its murals. On March 15, 2009, a once iconic landmark on the Houston skyline, the Compass Bank building, a 12-story relic from the 1970s, met its dramatic end. Controlled Demolition, Inc., with its expertise in handling complex demolition projects, ensured the explosion went off precisely with minimal environmental impact. The space once occupied by the old building has now paved the way for new modern developments, contributing to shaping the future of Houston's uptown area. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. In the world of structural engineering, even the smallest deviations from ideal can lead to significant consequences. The Ocean Tower on South Padre Island, Texas, serves as a stark reminder of this. Initially, the structure appeared sound during construction, but subtle signs of instability began to surface. A mere 4-inch tilt off the vertical, imperceptible to the naked eye, was enough to trigger concerns. The decision to demolish the tower was not just a precaution, it was a necessary step to ensure safety. A small, invisible defect that might seem insignificant can, over time, develop into a major hazard. This underscores the importance of precision and vigilance in construction.
Guy is standing way out.
Destroying Mina Plaza, a groundbreaking event where modern science and technology were put to the test. "6,000 kilograms of explosives were perfectly distributed, creating a spectacular collapse in just 10 seconds. An event you can't miss. Have you seen the Rugeley power station come down? It felt like we lost a part of ourselves. It's hard to believe that the landmark we grew up with is now just a memory. I'll never forget September 25th, 2011. That was the day the three massive towers of Glenelmond Court, Hermiston Court, and Weir Court came down. The buildings, which had once been home to 285 families, were demolished using a controlled explosion. It was incredible to watch. This is why you should never skip safety procedures. Luckily, nothing worse happened, but it was truly too risky. Back in 2012, the Lysychansk soda plant in Ukraine was blown up by its Russian owners. The idea was simple: eliminate a competitor and introduce Bashkir soda to the market. The whole thing shows how business rivalries can sometimes go to extreme lengths.
Одна застряла, как я говорил. Класс. Одна застряла. Глянь, да, послаживались вообще четко. Где?
Ever watched a plane get taken apart, piece by piece? That's exactly what happened with the 707 at position 48. Over 7 days, its wings, windows, engines, and tail were removed to prep for a collector's auction in September. It wasn't junked, it was curated. And then, boom. In just a few hours, what was left got crushed. It had been sitting unloved by the airport fire crew for decades. But for one last time, we got to see a legend up close before it vanished. They broke the mold, literally. With the brute force of a John Deere 200 CLC, 2 towering silos were brought to the ground. Spectators asked, why demolish both structures? Because the blue silo folded like a card tower, damaging the other. In this case, demolition didn't wait. It demanded action.
Incredibile, só me escapa muito.
195 meters of steel and concrete dropped with surgical precision. That's decades of experience showing. Think you've seen every silo demolition out there? This one flips the script. Watch as the excavator digs under the base, slicing away at the support. Slowly but surely, the silo can't stand on its own. Gravity steps in, and boom, it crumbles in place. Pretty satisfying to watch, right? Say hello to the dramatic farewell. The Queen Lane Apartments just vanished into a cloud of history and dust in Germantown, Philadelphia.
Oh my God.
Geliyor. Geliyor abi.
Boom! Perfect, right? Oh my gosh. Thank goodness they noticed the cracks early on and evacuated people and their property. No one was hurt. Demolishing Golden Hill Primary was probably the right call. The structure was aging, maintenance costs rising, and modern standards demand better. In Clydebank, space is at a premium. This move clears land for something that could better serve the community. It's emotional, sure, but smart decisions sometimes come with a heavy heart. Hopefully, the next project will honor the legacy while addressing today's needs. Impressed by what you saw? Hit the like button and subscribe to stay informed about our latest content. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you again soon on Forestry Tech.